Hello everyone, my name is Flareon350 or Josh as you all know, and welcome to a new LP that I'm going to be doing, which if you can't already see the title, is going to be Chips Challenge Level Pack 1, which was released a week ago from the time of this upload. And it was actually supposed to be released today, but because of competitions and, well, not competitions, but because of little puzzles and stuff, it was announced to be released a week early because all the puzzles were solved. Anyway, I'm going to be LPing CCLP1 and Lynx because it was actually highly demanded that I LP CCLP1. I was going to do an MS, but I decided not to because I just couldn't resist playing the set for myself beforehand. So unfortunately this is not going to be a blind LP. However, this will be the first time I play it in Lynx. So we'll go on from there. The storyline is already linked with it and everything. I figured that out thanks to my bro Michael. Totally stuttered there, by the way. So yeah, but before I say anything, the 60 minutes or look at this that, it's renamed in this thing, don't even question it. I'm gonna keep going with that because it's almost done. And announcement, which I'll explain later as I play the game. I'll explain okay, whatever, blah blah blah. It's freaking 1:23 in the morning. Deal with it. Awareness slowly returned as a frantic girl's voice cried, "Chip, where are you?" And just beware, I suck at story time, so if I stutter or mispronounce something, don't fucking go on Skype and say this shit, because I know you know who you are. Tyler is in. Chip, he thought, yes, that's my name, but who's that shouting, and where am I? Groping for his glasses and staggered to his feet, he looked around, quickly spotting the loudspeaker in the ceiling that let in the urgent voice. Would it let him answer? Clearing his unnaturally parched throat, he croaked, "Hello." The voice responded instantly in tones of sharp relief. "There you are! What happened to you?" the girl demanded. "No clue," he said, squinting drearily at the sertile tiles and plague-grained walls. Yeah, I suck at reading. Surrounding him. "I was hoping you could tell me. Who are you anyway?" There was a startled pause, then she replied in hurt tones, "Are you alright, Chip? Don't you know me, Melinda, your friend and fellow bitbuster?" Melinda, the name stirred a strange rush of warm feeling in him, and almost recognition, value as a dream. "I don't know. I'm alright, but everything's hazy. I can't seem to remember anything. What am I even doing here?" "You volunteered. You're supposed to be testing the Bitbusters' new clubhouse challenge. But before we turn it loose on the recruits, bleh. But we lost contact with you right after you went inside, and then another emergency came up." Her voice broke off, leaving Chip to wonder. Clubhouse challenge, recruits, what's going on here? Then she was back, sounding urgent. "Chip, I'm sorry, I'm needed elsewhere. You're gonna have to get through the first few levels on your own, with or without your memory. But you're good at this. I know you can do it." Somehow, even in the haze of his non-memory, Chip felt a strange certainty that he could trust this girl, and that he would rather do anything to betray her confidence in him. Shaking the cloudiness from his mind, he stated, "Alright, tell me what to do." Warm pride filled her voice as she replied, "Don't worry, we're going to figure out what caused the amnesia and how to reverse it. But until then, you're going to have to start again at the beginning and learn all the rules of the challenge." Fortunately, the first 10 levels were designed to help recruits do just that. In each of these levels, look for a hint. It will provide you with information on how to get past the challenges in that level and reach the exit square. But be careful, some things in the clubhouse may be a little unsafe. Just read the hints and you should be fine. Now I really have to go, but I'll catch up with you in a few levels. Good luck, Chip. With a crackle of static, the speaker shut off. Feeling very alone, Chip turned his attention to the room surrounding him. 2 locked doors of differing colors led into the unknown, and there between them lay what must be the promised hint. Gathering his resolve, he went over to read it. His past lay frighteningly shrouded in memory, but he sensed that answers waited in the challenge before him. Could he be clever enough and strong enough to solve the puzzles both ahead and behind. There was only one way to find out. And I was doing so damn good at reading that stuff too. And with this, we start CCLP1, which is a set aimed for beginners who have never played the original game before. I'm not going to be explaining this stuff because everyone knows this shit by now. And for future reference, I will be swearing in this LP, so if you people have a problem with that, you can talk to my attorney, which is one of 3 people that I talk to in the community. So this level's key pyramid, and I might as well read the hint. Collect all the required chips to open up the socket and exit. Use keys to open doors. Green keys can be used indefinitely. And the level is made by none other than Tyler Sontag, which, yet again, gets the first level slot. Whoop-de-doo. And on to the next level, Slip and Slide. Now again, this is not blind, and I'm not going to be explaining like every single level, but I'll explain levels, some levels, just not all of them. Skates and suction boots let you move freely on ice and force floors. You can step off force floors while moving. So this set was, how should I explain? The set was being developed around the end of 2011, 2012, and all of last year, 2013, which was the main focus of the community at the time. But now that it's released, everyone's playing it, everyone's optimizing it. Even I, who sucks at optimizing, is even doing so. And I've actually gotten quite a few bolts myself on the MS rule set. I'm not even going to bother trying with Lynx optimization because fuck that. Anyway, the level was made by Henry Potts, which was a pretty famous, well, not, I wouldn't say famous designer, but yeah, nice killing yourself. Clap, clap, and that's a Skype emoticon. And that's my other. Haha, you failed. Yes, I did. Thanks for pointing that out. Great death so far. I should probably change my death messages. I meant to do that earlier, but I forgot to do so. Yeah, if you can't notice already, for those that have seen my look at this run through, you might notice the window is different. And this level is also made by Henry Potts. The window's different, the level text was once down here is up here now, the chip counter is smaller, and the passwords are showing, which was never in Tower World 2 before. And you have the options to disable storyline text, enter passwords, and you know, not that much has changed. And you can also change your death messages too, as you already saw. But yeah, this was released the day before the CCLP1 was released, so it's pretty cool. Blocks can be pushed by chip and blow up bombs and build bridges. Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna get my he's not 9, my 10-year-old brother to play this. I did manage to get my other brother to play it, although he's not really taking it too seriously. This level is called Block Party if you can't see the title. And I believe this, I'll look on that here in a minute. Yep, Tyler Sontag made this level. Which, I'm not gonna hide nothing. I have levels in this level set. Tyler obviously does, and even a special someone has a level in the level set, and you know who you are. He's probably on Skype saying I'm dead. Alright, facades, which that's how I'm gonna say it. Blue walls can be fake. Recessed walls appear as you cross them. Some walls are permanently invisible. Let's go to the exit. Aww. I quit this game. Just kidding. This ain't April Fool's anymore. But yeah, there's been some debate whether or not the next community pack will be, which is obviously going to be CCLP4. And there's been quite a few people that have been wanting me to lead the staff of that, because even when the CCLP1 staff was working on the set, there's been some people that actually wanted me to, or wished I was on the staff of CCLP1, which, I wouldn't say I don't want to. It would be awesome to lead a staff of something Chips Challenge related and all that stuff, but it's not like I don't have the time to do it, because I do, but I don't know. I have to think about it, because once I say yes, I can't really back out of it. Again, it's not that I don't want to, because I really do. It's just I don't know if I want to put I don't know if I want to shift my focus from things to something that I can't back out on. And I'm sure even if I do back out on it, it would, there'd be a way to resolve it. Oh god, not this stuff. One reason why I don't play in Lynx. Yeah, by the way, if it hasn't been obvious already, and this is mainly for people who don't know what the hell this is this is pretty much different than what I usually play in, which is the Lynx rule set. And I think I did explain this already at the beginning of the video. I honestly don't remember. Again, it's 1:30 in the morning. But the Lynx rule set, the tiles are automatically set to the tile world graphics. I can change them to the MS graphics if I want, but it wouldn't be quite as good, I guess you can call it. But and it's completely different. You could probably you can go on Google or the Chip Wiki and look up the differences if you want. I'm not gonna explain it that much, but yeah, I was gonna LP it in MS, but like I said, I decided not to because I couldn't resist the spoilers, I guess. If you want to see an MS run of the set, go watch Big Auto 2's run of it, or Trevor's. I miss Trevor. Fuck! Another Lynx thing I don't like is block slapping. Oh yeah, the announcement I almost forgot about that shit too. So, this was a long time ago, and about a year and a half ago, if I remember correctly. I was doing, and this is the first level by JB Lewis, by the way. I was doing a CCLP3 run, and I got up to level 130 of that set, and then I just decided to stop. And I completely abandoned that LP. And there's been some questioning by a couple of members of the Skype chat, or the community, if you will, that have been wanting me to bring that back. And I at first I was saying if I'm gonna do it again, I'd rather restart it entirely because one, it's been over a year, and two, in order to continue it, I'd have to use Tower World 2, which originally I was using MSCC. However, because that LP was pretty, I guess, popular, I don't know. It's too good to delete, and restarting it is just like deleting it. I was gonna LP it in Lynx, but I'm not the biggest fan of Lynx, and LPing two other official sets in Lynx wouldn't make it amusing. So I have decided to bring that back and continue it and finish it off for once in Tower World 2. But whenever that video comes, I'll explain everything better in that video, but until then, we'll just see what goes on. Flushed with success, Chip strutted into the next level, only to find himself trapped in a claustrophobic corridor facing a green door, just as he began hunting around for the key. The buzz of a hidden loudspeaker announced the return of the voice he had been longing to hear. "You made it, Chip. Excellent," Melinda cried. "I was a little worried, but you clearly have the instincts of a true bitbuster. Did the tutorials help your memory recover at all?" "Not that I can tell," he sighed. Melinda, why don't you help refresh my memory? Who are these bitbusters you've been talking about?" "We are," she explained with pride. "We're the school computer club, a meeting place for some of the smartest people around. And you're one of us, since about a year ago when you completed all the perilous puzzles in the old clubhouse." Which I am assuming is CCLP3? I don't know. I've been hearing the storylines in between the original set and CCLP2, which makes sense, but perilous puzzles is like CCLP3-ish. "I did," Chip exclaimed. "That sounds really cool. I wish I could remember." "It'll come back. But yes, you were amazing. Your overall score nearly equaled even mine." And she added tenderly, "I don't know many people who can claim that." Thanks," Chip said, heat flooding his face. He cleared his throat and hastily changed the subject. "So, then can you explain where I am and what I'm doing here?" Melinda's voice took on a note of regret. "Well, at our midterm meeting, the Bitbusters decided to take our old clubhouse, I don't even know what I said. Decided that our old clubhouse was just getting too run down and desperate for us to use. Everything was breaking down. Teleporters were redirecting." I'm guessing that's partial post. "A teeth monster lost itself in the labyrinth." I'm gonna guess Morton on that one. "A one clone machine went haywire and flooded an entire level with walkers." That's obviously Jumping Swarm. "So we agreed that it was time to close the clubhouse for good and build a new one." Teeth monsters, walkers, Chip wondered. "Those sound kind of familiar. I wonder if I'll be encountering them in this challenge." Now Belinda continued. "We need to test it and make sure it's ready for initiating fresh recruits. As a member who can still remember the challenges faced by beginners, you volunteered for the task. And here you are, already nearly finished with the tutorial." "Nearly finished?" Chip asked, excited. "So what's next?" "I won't give anything away," Melinda laughed, "but I will say that this next level is special. Like someone I know. It is both the last tutorial and the first full level of the challenge. After this, the puzzles will be harder and the hints much scarcer, so start putting what you've relearned to good use. Now I better stop talking and let you get chipping. We won't be able to contact you as often, so the further in you go. But I know you've got this, so good luck until we meet again." With that, she was gone, but it seemed to Chip that he could still feel her presence, watching over him. He knew somehow that she would never be far. Encouraged, he turned back to the level at hand. Somewhere there must be a green key. And, yep, that's way too early to stop the video. So let's keep going. On to graduating high school. Something I wish I did. And if you honestly think I didn't graduate high school, you are... just click off this video. You don't deserve to watch this. Anyway, I would say this is the nuts and bolts style of the level, but it's not really. It's kind of throwing everything you've pretty much as it says, everything you've learned to good use, and like throws it all into one level. And honestly, if this was a graduation ceremony, I'd be pretty damn worried about this fire. Just my opinion. And this, well, no, not the water. The fire is more of a concern. When I graduate college, I want to go to an insane blazing fire. 420, blaze it. Yes, I had to say that. CCLP2 number 65. Okay. I'm totally winging this, by the way. I just noticed that there's a walker right there. But yeah, graduation completed by Marcus O. I know he's on CC Zone. I don't think he's on the Skype chat. As far as I know, he's not. I don't know. But we'll keep going on. I'm in no hurry to stop the video, so let's keep going. Psych, psych, psych. Bounce back and forth to collect chips and shoes. Alley-oop. Makes no sense of a title, but we will go with it. So this level, might as well explain, introduces item swapping, which is something CC1 never did. And that's not a different message, it's the same one that comes with the Power World 2. Anyway, CC1, this set what it's supposed to serve as, and why it was worked on instead of a CCLP4, and why did I just completely avoided the ice. Fail. But this set is to serve as a replacement of the original game, which can't be legally downloaded. You can get it online, but because it's copyrighted, and it's highly unlikely you'll get caught, but if some bizarre situation you do get caught, you will be screwed. So this set is supposed to replace it, so you don't have to deal with legal shit, and serves as an alternative to the original game, which is honestly a much better set than the original by a long shot. No offense to Chuck Somerville or anyone that worked on the original game, but this is a lot better. Leave no stone unturned. And I'm totally winging this fast-paced stuff right now. Probably sucking at it, and I'm using block slapping because of it. So this is the first level. Little fun fact. This is the first level that I don't have the bold on in MS. Because I cannot find it for the love of my life. Which I also can't find. Sad story. Probably the most hated thing in Lynx that I don't like at all is the weight of the blocks in both water and bombs. The most hated thing I don't like. Which is just annoying. This level is made by Andrew Menzies, who dominated CCLP1. And by dominated I mean has the most levels in the set. being 31, I think, which I thought the staff was going to avoid doing that, but I guess Andrew Menzies, he's a good level designer. His levels are based towards beginners, and I do like most of his levels. Not all of them. I like most of his levels. Majority of the ones that made it into the set I like. There are a few I kind of question why, but like I said, good level designer. Despite all my rage, I am still just a monster in a cage. And I died. Thanks, Walker, for the death. So one reason why I'm doing this in Lynx is I know even though I already beat the set in MS, I can still technically LP it in MS. I'm mainly doing this to get the CC Zone award for Lynx completion. I'm also doing CC1 in Lynx as well on my own time, but I'm on the most shittiest level ever in that set, so I'm not even gonna bother trying it. And that was also by Andrew Menzies too. Now I want to say I remember playing this level somewhere, not in CCLP1, but in its custom set I remember playing this. And that's most likely because I have played this. And this level is made by Ben Hornlitz, who is the creator of BHLS1, which I LP'd a long time ago, back when I finished CCLP2, which I miss. I have come to realize though that my CCLP2 LP kind of sucks now. My commentary back then was kind of shitty, but for all I know, it still can be shitty. I don't know. Ask Jay Bizzle. I'm just winging this commentary right now. Alright, Twister. By the way, I am taking the bold route for this level, which I have the bold on this one. Took forever to get, and it's a pain in the ass to get, thanks to boosting, but there's no boosting in Lynx, so the worst I can do is oof, which I'm not even going to try to get the bold, but I probably will get it. Nope, I won't get it now. Fuck. I probably wasn't the bold route for that section I just did, but or the one before it. I don't know. I did play this level, and this is a little trivia for the CCLP1 development. I actually helped out the staff with a couple, well not a couple, mainly one set for submissions. When the CCLP1 staff was test playing levels in the submission pool before voting started, the set that this level was in, I tested. And yeah, Stefan Newcomer, who is a Blesseneth, he's a well not famous, but pretty common CC video commentator or commenter, person that comments on CC videos. He basically on any CCLP video, you'll most likely find one of his comments. So I'll probably stop the video here because I have to stop it at some point. And I made a lot of progress for the first episode. Yeah, I'm definitely stopping this thing. So, if you like, there'll be more. If you don't like it, well, fuck you, and there'll still be more. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next CCLP1 video, and I will continue on with Look at This.dat. I will continue on with TSO.dat, even though it's kind of pointless, but it's hilarious to keep going on, so I will finish, or I will keep going with that. And CCLP3 video, I'll probably have to make a couple announcements about that before I even start recording that. So, I don't know when that's going to happen, but in the meantime, just look forward to this. Play CCLP1 for yourself. Do whatever the heck you want. I don't even care. But, see you guys later.